Hi, everyone. All right, so we come to the last aspect of how the Brain and Body Foundation, we are the Brain and Body Foundation, address brain disorders. Now, you've probably heard mind over matter and how the mind can heal the body and how you just have to think right and how you have to envision or visualize healing of your body. And that's absolutely true. What people don't realize, especially uh, doctors, with all due respect, I'm saying this, is that the converse is also true. If the mind is what helps you heal the body, the brain must be healed through the body. So it's through the body that we're going to heal the brain. And of course, to some degree, we know about physiotherapy after a stroke. So people have to move their body, and that helps to stimulate brain function. We know exercise does help to stimulate regeneration of brain cells. And yes, brain cells can be regenerated. New brain cells can be produced. I don't know why that is. There's still an argument about this among the neurological community. I thought that was a long gone established fact, but some people are still saying, "Ah, it's not true. The brain does not produce new brain cells." It is true. The brain does produce new brain cells. Please, let's move on from that. All right, that aside, if we're dealing with the brain and we're trying to recover the brain, we have to address, amongst other things, gut health, the digestive system. It's been called the second brain, and there's a reason for that. There are several reasons for that, as a matter of fact. And we can't go into that now, but if you've seen our, please go to other videos. You've got to also address cardiovascular health because, of course, if the brain isn't receiving oxygen, if the brain isn't receiving nutrients, then it's not going to recover. So, adequate cardiovascular health, adequate blood flow through the arteries, adequate drainage through the veins and the lymphatics is absolutely crucial for brain recovery. So, gut health, cardiovascular health, immune system health. There's a lot of things going on with the immune system because the immune system helps to protect the brain. The immune system, if not functioning well, can actually cause damage to the brain and cause inflammation and all kinds of other crazy stuff that happen to a lot of people, including people with Alzheimer's disease and memory loss. So you need to support the immune system. And there's another one, the endocrine system, otherwise called the hormones, the hormonal system. What people haven't realized as much is that the endocrine system, especially the sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, the big T, BET, did I get that right? PET, excuse me, progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone, POT, progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone. These three probably have a greater influence, and of course, maybe we can add insulin to it, have a great effect on brain function and brain optimization than we could probably realize. We know this, that as women get older and older and older, and the estrogen levels drop, they tend to forget stuff. They tend not to be as quick on things as they used to be because the estrogen is so important for brain function. Another thing, the reason why estrogen is important is that estrogen can be converted into testosterone. And testosterone too is important for brain function. The brain also needs progesterone. We now know that progesterone receptors are in the brain of men as well as women. Men need progesterone. You can study about and read about that later. There's another hormone that the brain absolutely needs. It's actually a pre-hormone or pro-hormone, and it's called vitamin D. It's not really a vitamin, it's more like a pre-hormone that helps to form in the formation of these other hormones as well. And there are receptors in the brain that require, anyway, anytime you hear a receptor anyway, it means that the cell itself needs that substance. And in this case, it's vitamin D. And there are lots of vitamin D receptors in the brain, meaning that the brain requires vitamin D to function. And it functions as a hormone, especially in the brain. So those four systems, the gut, the cardiovascular system, the endocrine system, and the immune system, all play a huge role in the recovery of the nervous system. So we need supplements or nutraceuticals to help in each of these systems. And of course, the nervous system, the brain itself, has specific supplements that it needs. So we address that as well. So there are supplements that help with apoptosis. This has been a huge discovery. By the way, we've been using them for the past 3 years now, and I got to tell you, I just thank I just thank the good Lord for introducing me to Dr. Bill McAnally and to the team at Aroga, because their discovery of how to use nutrients to stimulate apoptosis. Apoptosis simply means programmed cell death. It's a way in which the body gets rid of damaged or dysfunctional cells and gets them out of the way so that the body can make new cells in their place. That is huge, because sometimes cells that just get damaged and they just stay there. They stay in the way, they don't get out of the way, and it just causes problems. So apoptosis is very important. Probably I'm going to do a separate video for the specific supplements that we use. So let's take a break here and we'll be right back.